Tonight, we're getting more insight into the final minutes of Kevin Peterson Jr.'s life. He was shot to death by Clark County deputies in Hazel Dell. And today, investigators released surveillance video that shows some of the shooting, along with police radio traffic from that October day. Our Fox 12's Kendra Kent joins us now live at the memorial where Peterson died. Kendra?
That's right, Bonnie, and I do want to show you that this memorial really has grown over the last month. You can see it here behind me. Community members demanding justice for Kevin Peterson Jr. Now, the investigation was led by the Lower Columbia Major Crimes Team. They're the ones that released this video today and audio as well. And they announced that they have just finished their investigation and they will be handing it off to the Pierce County Prosecutor's Office for review. We are going to show you some limited portions of the video, and we do want to warn you that the content is disturbing. In an 11.5-minute video posted to YouTube, investigators outline what they call a summary of the October police shooting death of Kevin Peterson Jr. It's comprised of snippets of nearby surveillance cameras, audio from police radio traffic, and social media posts. According to investigators, Clark County detectives shared this post with their drug team ahead of a targeted sting operation aimed at arresting Peterson. Police say it's a photo of Peterson with a message that suggests violence against officers. Investigators also released this photo showing a couple packets of pills. The rest of the video reveals portions of how deputies moved in after they say Peterson pulled into this Hazel Dell Quality Inn parking lot with the intent to sell Xanax. Investigators say when Peterson spotted police, he jumped out of his car and ran. Then you can see a deputy chase after him.
He's running. He has something in his hand. Be careful, might be a gun.
Investigators say Peterson heads toward a U.S. bank nearby and continues to ignore commands to stop and drop his gun. What happens next appears to be Peterson's final moments alive. In the first video, you can see a figure running toward the top of the screen. That's Peterson, and there's police behind him. Suddenly, Peterson falls. Another camera, a closer angle, shows the same scene, except you can't see police this time. Only Peterson running and then falling.
Shots fired, shots fired.
That's the moment he shot the first time. You can't hear gunfire because there's no audio on the video. The deputies involved later told investigators they initially fired because they believed Peterson to be a threat to the public and to other deputies on the other side of the containment line. Investigators say another deputy reported that he fired his duty weapon because Peterson pointed his gun at him. That's not captured on any of the video released. But after Peterson falls, he partially gets up and it's clear his hand is out pointing something. Investigators say that's a gun. We're not showing what happens next, but deputies shoot at Peterson again and he falls back down.
Shots fired, shots fired. Guns on the ground. He's laying on his back. He's still moving.
Peterson dies near the bank's drive-thru just 5 minutes after deputies first confronted him. Tonight for our story, however, attorneys for the family did release a statement on behalf of the family. Kevin Peterson Sr. says Kevin recently became a father. He was excited about fatherhood. The sheriff and others lied when they said Kevin shot at officers. Now we see the video and Kevin's back was toward the officers, but they shot him anyway. They chased him down, trapped him, and killed him. Investigators say they do not have any evidence that Peterson ever fired his gun. The Pierce County prosecutor will now review the case in the process to determine whether the shooting was justified. Reporting live tonight in Hazel Dell, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.